from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Knights taking on the Houston Astros. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shamit. And we could be in for a pitcher's duel in this one, partner. Both of these arms very capable of controlling the game from the mound.
Yeah, and they know that it's going to be tough on the other side for their offense to score runs. So what they're doing is going out there and they're having a battle zeros. Who can put up the most zeros? That's who's going to have the best chance of winning this ball game.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, last time out, thought it was going to be pretty good, but wasn't able to make it out of the second inning. A real shocker. So he's fresh, and having had an opportunity to look at that last start, I expect him to be a lot better in this one.
Darnell Walsh, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Miguel Cabrera.
Oh, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. I mean, a member of the 3,000 hit club. Just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's two down.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit, takes outside. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. There's a strike.
1-1.
That one missed.
Ball.
The 2-1. And strike 2.
2-2.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In time, got him, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here in Houston, and towing the slab in this one, Rob Ramos. What's the word on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Lyle Cloven. Right side. Stop. 1 up, 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
So up next, Willie McCovey. Another solid power season. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
McCovey leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing into Houston first. We played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. And welcome back. Leading off, Miguel Cabrera. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Makes the catch. 1 away. And now here is Carlos Delgado. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Hard ground ball, base knock. Oh, this is off the second base bag. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the DH, Rob Ramos. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Tim Salmon. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Ripped to first, caught to second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And the pitch. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And first offering is fouled off. Ramos, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Struck him out swinging. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Ripped to right, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Peralta over to first, and he's back safely. Now it's going to be Darnell Walsh. Garcia. There's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Houston. Now here's Nolan Jones. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Yu Chang up next for the Astros. catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
1-1 now. There's the strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now the left fielder, Lyle Cloven. And that one fouled off. Cloven, in his rookie season, only 20 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And the righty deals. Misses outside, and a count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hit hard. That gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Dave Parker up next for the Astros. Fouled off. He was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-2. One out. Runners at first and second. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And that one in the air center field. Jeter makes the grab on the run. 2 left for the Astros, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. Peralta back to work. That one missing inside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one sliced foul. Righty to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Reynolds going back some more. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Junior in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Parker gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that's in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So next up for Houston, Alejandro Kirk. Taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and he grabs it in foul ground. Now the 0-1. Now 1-1. Reynolds gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now back, the first baseman,
Tristan Casas up next for the Astros. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Rip towards third. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Carlos Delgado. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one gets down, fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
now back, designated hitter.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Rob Ramos. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Parker gets under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. So digging in, Tim Salmon. He's 0 for 1. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Delgado stands at first with one out. Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And now, Bryson Stott. Out towards left center. Cloven under it. And the inning is over. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Nolan Jones. The line to kick the pitch. He was late there, strike one.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. In the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop.
And next to hit for Houston, Yu Chang. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. That's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lyle Cloven up next for the Astros. That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Dave Parker up next for the Astros. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. In there for strike one. Smash to the left side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left for Houston, and we are still scoreless. All set for the top of the sixth. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Garver, 35 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. That one misses in the dirt. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Darnell Walsh. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Kicks and fires. Oh, right to the backstop. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Garver at second with nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch, one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Orrs getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Baez getting loose as well. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas, and there are 2 outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Center field. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Houston, stepping in, Willie McCovey.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
McCovey measures 6 feet 4 inches. Over 2,500 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And down on strikes. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Ryan Reynolds here.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Check swing, no appeal. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Good eye right there.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Alejandro Kirk up next for the Astros. Kirk hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And now it's 1-2. That one out to right. Salmon moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Astros are down quietly. Still no score. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. And the right-hander back to work. Line drive, and that one gets down, fair ball. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Eric Orrs.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. And that's outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Rob Ramos waits on deck. Cabrera gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. That one is absolutely belted. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Next to hit, Rob Ramos. And the right-hander deals. That misses. 1-1. Hard hit, base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Tim Salmon. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right-handed reliever. That one found hard the other way. No outs, runners at first and second. Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw. Slide, save. And they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. Bryson Stock digs in now. Ripped, but it curls foul. First and second here, no outs. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Mitch Garver, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Walsh swings through it for strike 1. Next pitch is popped up. Jones makes the grab, and that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. The Knights on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Tristan Casas. A wind and a pitch. There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And here it comes. That's out to center field. Griffey gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitch misses inside. Now 2-0. And that's too high.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. That's in there. Now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone, runner at first. And now Nolan Jones. Ball one, no strikes.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 2-1. There's the strike. Garcia over at first with one away. Goes down looking. And now the shortstop, Yu Chang. And that's outside.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And he deals. Curveball over for a called strike. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Just one out away from 7 strong innings and just at a
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout. So the Astros lead one. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And here is Derek Jeter. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. That one missed. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Pulls that one foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And the pitch. Got him. One down. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Junior in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Tim Meza getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Baez warming up as well. The pitch. Misses outside. Ball 2.
2-0.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he walked him.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Knights lead it 2-0. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Lyle Cloven. Ramos back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
To the right side. Into center. Griffey on his horse. Long run, nice grab. And there's one away.
The right fielder,
Dave Parker getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Into left center for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Willie McCovey. He's got now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And a foul ball.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. Walsh fires it to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game. And now they trail by one.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Rob Ramos gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. On the mound now, Clay Holmes.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Lou Jenkins.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Carlos Delgado now at the plate. The pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Grabs it on the run, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Reynolds hustles to get it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And here is Tim Salmon. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. but this is where they earn their keep.
0-1. And ball one. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Ground ball left side. Jones to first. Now only one out remaining. So they're down to their final out. Bryson Stott. Will hit. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Isaac Paredes. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Tips the corner. It's 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that one is lifted in the air. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the eighth and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the ninth. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Fans our final line for tonight. First for the victorious Astros.